Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your July 2022 monthly messages from Spirit Reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Sagittarius. This will not resonate with every Sagittarius that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading doesn't resonate with you at all, Sagittarius, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, Cross Watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Sagittarius. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Sagittarius and Cross Watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. So my intentions for this reading, Sagittarius, is to channel and provide messages from Spirit for you for the month of July, to ask what will be happening in July, what's unfolding in July, what to watch out for, look out for, and maybe if something has already happened in July, why has it happened, and to give you that clarity in regards to any situation that's already occurred. And this can impact any aspect of your life: love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution. But whatever Spirit wants to bring forward shall be said. And if you have any beings of the light that you would like to welcome into this space, specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, deities, even passed down loved ones, you are welcome to ask them to join us here now. So let's go ahead and get this reading started. I will be using my sound bowl to clear and set the energy. So if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit, only for this part, because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. All right, so let's see what's happening for my Sagittarians in the month of July. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Anyone dealing with the Sagittarius and just is curious to see what's happening, let's see what's going on in July. What does Sagittarius need to know about July, Spirit? What messages do you have for my Sagittarians? Wow, we have nature spirits here with number 35. And what it says is, I respect all of nature's elemental beings and help preserve life on earth. This is giving me multiple different messages. So for some of you guys, you may have strong earth in your chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energies in your chart that is starting to be very grounded here. You're starting to ground yourself in your spirituality for a lot of you. You're looking towards nature too. Maybe some of you have been getting the urge to go out in nature more, go on nature walks, connect with Mother Nature, with Gaia, and start to get messages from the natural world through animals maybe have been coming into your life, specific ones like dragonflies, like butterflies, certain mammals like for some of you I'm seeing a bear for some reason. But it could really be anything, any repeating animal that you've started to take note of. I would look up their totem animal energy or to see the spiritual meaning behind those animals and see if that resonates with you, because I do feel there's specific animals that are coming into your life, or through the 3D, or even through like emojis, images, visions, dreams, for a reason that you should pay attention to. Others of you, I feel that you've been drawn towards helping the earth in some way, and you are an earth angel. You are someone that is meant to help change this earth, help to uplift this earth, and is helped to make an impact on this earth in some sort of way, whether that's on a big scale or even a smaller scale. But your impact is going to be felt at this time, Sagittarius. What you have to say, what you want to defend, what you want to fight for even. And of course, I don't mean this in aggression, lower vibrational fight, but I mean to put your heart, blood, sweat, and tears into something that you've been wanting to work towards in the 3D. Now is the time to do it. And you may start to see the rewards of that work. Now, others of you too, I feel fairy elements, fairy energy around you. The fairies may be really driven towards you and want to help you connect with fairy energy. Sit outside and meditate. Find a nice spot, whether that's in your backyard or maybe at a park, on a hiking trail. Spirit wants to send you messages through nature. And some of you are already starting to get those messages. And others of you, Spirit is calling to you to receive all this. Wow. All right. Let's keep going. Tell me more about this energy that surrounds Sagittarius in July, Spirit. And for those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, who, may start to experience the beginning of fall, of winter, whatever it is, I think it's winter for you guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. But maybe you are starting to see that you can't be as outside as often, and it's, been kind of a damper on your spirits. You've been really wanting to connect with nature. Find some sort of way to welcome nature in your life, even if it's really cold or even if you can't experience nature as much. Buy some new plants to connect with. Start to, meditate with music on YouTube that will help you connect with nature. That type of thing. If you are in a place or in a situation right now where you can't experience the natural world, especially for those of you living in a big city, maybe it's time to kind of take a trip to go somewhere more natural so you can reconnect with that spiritual side of yourself that is so connected to nature. Let's keep going. What else is happening in July for my Sagittarian spirit? Ooh, sacrifice number 11. Wow, so some of you could be seeing 1111 as a confirmation. 11 is a very spiritual number for me. It lets me know that Spirit is with you very strongly at this time. And it says, there are those worth making. There are those worth making. There are those that will destroy you. Wow. Okay, this is giving me Hanged Man energy. And Hanged Man energy is Piscean energy. So some of you could have strong Pisces in your chart, or there's a Pisces around you that this situation is kind of correlating with. If it's not, don't worry about it. But yeah, Sagittarius, I feel with this combination here, there's some sort of sacrifice that you've been making for yourself that has limited you. Maybe you've been spending too much time focusing on certain things in life that have been draining you actually, and haven't been filling your cup, haven't been rewarding to you. And some of you are starting to recognize what that sacrifice is. Now, others of you too, for those of you that know your earth angels, that you are healers, it is not an easy journey. I know that there's some people who like to glorify the light workers, and although don't get me wrong, they get their credit, but they think it's some sort of easy journey. It's some sort of easy process to be a light worker, to be a healer, to be an earth angel. Truly, no, it is not easy at all. Usually the light workers, the earth angels, are the ones that are given difficult tasks because what we are meant to achieve, because I can resonate with light worker energy, what we are meant to achieve is something that is monumental, isn't something that is just going to be easily written off. Our impact is big, and it's through, our interactions we have with our friends, family members, maybe even strangers. And there's sometimes people who are so drawn to us that our energy is like something that they get so much fulfillment out of, but it drains us. And I wonder if some of my Sagittarians here have been putting others before themselves, or who have been sacrificing their own needs to do what's best for everyone else. But you matter too, Sagittarius. You matter too. And that's where I feel for some of you, you need to go in hermit mode at this time in July to reconnect with yourself, because you've been sacrificing too much. And those who understand you, those who value you, will understand your need for space, will understand your need to recharge and to reconnect with spirit and to go on that spiritual journey and that voyage. The ones who will start to freak out because you're not answering their calls, call you over and over again, wondering where you are, have that fear-based energy around you, those are the ones that are taking too much from you, Sagittarius, who will not give you your space and who will not respect your time. So I feel you guys really need to disconnect from the 3D world in some way, as far as, you know, the people, your cell phone, you know, contacts that are just, I don't know, there's something in your life that's taking too much of your energy that you need to recognize and you need to see, because there's a part of you that's been a little bit disconnected from spirit that wants you to get back into connection. And it could start off as like a daily ritual of, you know, meditation, of prayer, of pulling cards for yourself, but give yourself that time, Sagittarius. I wonder if there's something in your life or someone in your life that is demanding too much from you and is not respecting your boundaries, is not respecting or honoring your space. But I feel that, Sagittarius, too, what I was going for with that energy that I was touching up on of, sorry, there's a little bug here I want to save. Come here. Okay, hold on, guys. Sorry, Sagittarius. So, you know, that message of being a light worker and a healer, like, yes, there's some sacrifices you have to make, the sacrifices of the ego, sacrifices of fear-based thinking, but you don't have to sacrifice everything all the time. And I feel some of you have been doing that, which has been leading to your detriment. And, you know, even with that bug showing up, I don't know what kind of bug it was. It was small, black, little winged, but it crawled, and it wasn't a spider, obviously, but, you know, I feel like you're looking for help and guidance that you're not getting from your direct community, you're not getting from your family members or friends that spirit wants to help you with. And I'm hearing ask and you shall receive. If you ask for signs, if you ask for messages, if you ask for those resources, spirit will give it to you. But spirit doesn't want to overburden you. Spirit does not want to add more to your plate. So you need to decide, Sagittarius, what needs to stay and what needs to go for you energetically, so you can fulfill your purpose, so you can do everything that you want to do, that you want to achieve at, that you want to succeed at, that will be at your highest potential. Wow. All right. Let's keep going. Tell me more of what Sagittarius needs to hear right now for July, Spirit. There we go. Full moon in Cancer, a personal issue reaches resolution. So yeah, I feel there's something that is out of your control, Sagittarius. There's something that you've been worrying about, something, again, that's been adding stress, that has been putting you out of balance, that has been disconnecting you with your spirit, with spiritual connection at this time. I want you to know that spirit is saying through this card here that leave it to me and I will do what I can to solve this. I will do what needs to be done to remove certain situations or people from your life, to protect you, to give you the resources you need, because I want to help you through this, Sagittarius. And of course, you have to meet spirit halfway, right? You have to make those intentions known. You have to do some sort of action, sure, to kind of help you on that journey of letting go or of moving on or moving forward, whatever it is for each and every one of you. Take those first steps and I will help you every step of the way. Put it in my hands, your worries, your anxieties, your fears over this change you want to make in your life, and I will watch over them. Some of you may have Cancer energy in your chart, Cancer moon in your chart. If so, check out the Cancer reading to see if there's messages for you there. But Spirit wants you to know that whatever this situation is that has been burdening you, that has been taking away even a part of you, Sagittarius, will reach a resolution. Spirit wants to help you through this, truly. And maybe through the messages you've been getting through animals, for example, for some of you, have been guiding you to start moving in a certain direction or to make a certain choice. And maybe this choice does come with the sacrifice, and that's why, it's been hard to pursue this. It's been hard to do this, but it's come to this point now, Sagittarius, where you must make this decision. You must choose what's worth sacrificing and what's not. And with that choice you'll make, you will be in good hands. And there will be a solution to the problem you're experiencing. And it will be in your favor when you act out of what is right for you. Wow, okay. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Tell me about this energy that surrounds Sagittarius in July. King of Wands. Leo energy is coming through here. So yeah, I feel, Sagittarius, that again, there's a choice you have to make that will not be an easy one. And it is something that you're struggling with, right? But it will empower you. You have more control of yourself than you do of others, and you can't change others, Sagittarius. And maybe that's why you've been staying in this situation for so long, because you believe that with everything you could do, all the healing and the love and the light you try to give to someone or a situation, unless they want to do it for themselves, it's not on us to do their healing. It's not on us to change. It's not on us all the time to save people out of certain situations that they can't save themselves in. But you have the opportunity to save yourself, Sagittarius. You have the opportunity to overcome. And I feel that, as tough as this decision is, it will be one that will empower you, that will give you more confidence in what you're doing is right for you. And for some of you, this is involving work and what you decide to do with your life every day, what you put your energy towards. For some of you, I really do feel it, because this is under the nature spirit here, that there has been too much attention on something in your life that isn't proving to be profitable. And there's another way, there's another path that if you listen to spirit, listen to your intuition, and listen to the messages and pay attention to the messages that are being sent your way, that are going to give you more of that success and that achievement than what you've been fixating on these last few months that have been, again, draining you. And be confident in yourself and the decision you make. Again, there's a lot of people who may depend on you energetically that, once you're kind of gone, or once you kind of put that boundary in, are going to start to freak out. But Sagittarius, although, again, there's some things out of your control, you can choose how you respond to the situation. I wonder if someone's thinking of getting a new tattoo. I know that's so random, and I know that's not for everyone, but there is someone who's thinking of getting a new tattoo. Maybe it has to do with your spiritual journey, or maybe it will be an animal that you've been thinking of tattooing on yourself. I don't know. But yeah, I feel, again, or maybe it's just the focus has been on so many things outside of yourself, or the focus you've been putting in has been on other people. It's time to put that back into yourself, and you'll be right back into your balance again. You'll be right back into your frequency again. You will be in King of Wands mode to recapture that inspiration of your goals and your achievements. But you're going to be funneling it into the right things, Sagittarius. That's what you have to decipher at this time. And even if some people may be hurt by your decision, or some people may feel, rejected by you, it will reach a resolution. And I think it's maybe for them to learn how they can stand on their own 2 feet, the way you've been doing for others for so long. You are the people's choice, Sagittarius. There are people who speak very fondly of you, who admire you, who you inspire. But again, I feel they've been clinging on to you for too long. Let's keep going. The Queen of Swords. Okay. I forget whose sign the Queen of Swords had. I believe it was Leo's. So Leo may mean something to you guys in some way, but this is under sacrifice. Okay? Interesting with the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So I wonder if this is a personal relationship here, whether that is romantic or if it is, a friendship that has been draining you for some, I'm picking up on, or even with Cancer energy here, it could be a family member. But with this Queen of Swords here, I think a lot of you are starting to awaken to and see the sacrifice you've been putting into this. And with the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords will act when it's necessary, will be a part of a project, even if it does take a bit of more of what they first thought it would be. They will put their action towards it. But the second the Queen of Swords sees that something is taking from them, something is draining them, something is no longer serving them, the Queen of Swords will act to cut it out, to defend their energy, to defend their boundaries, to defend their need for independence, for clarity, and anything that throws them off balance like that, yeah, it's good to go. And I think you could either, have these two different influences in your life. You resonate with one end and someone else is the other end that I'm describing here in this relationship, or even the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords are your two energies right now, your masculine and your feminine energies that are working together to provide a resolution to this issue that you've been experiencing, to provide an ending to it. Whatever the case is, I feel that you need to start taking action towards what you know you need to do. And again, it's general, it's different for each and every one of you. For a lot of you, it's either a relationship that's been draining you, multiple relationships perhaps, but others of you, it's a career that maybe, again, like you're being underpaid for the work that you put in, or it's not giving you what you deserve out of it. The recognition even, someone telling you, Sagittarius, you know what, you did a great job. Thank you so much for the effort you put in. You're not receiving that. So now it's time to reconnect with Sagittarius, yourself with spirit. Have spirit be your guide. Tell spirit to open your eyes to the people or to the situations that have been taken from you, and those messages will be sent to you through nature particularly. And it's going to guide you into, again, telling you what you should be putting your energy towards, what you should be fighting for, and what's not worth it anymore. Let's go ahead and get another card. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, Capricorn energy here at the bottom, or here, and then the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Again, Sagittarius, the people who will support you will understand you. The people who will help you out are the ones to keep around. But the ones who take you for granted, the ones who don't help build you up, the ones who don't help nourish you, it's time to open your eyes to that, Sagittarius. And also, with whatever you've been praying for, your prayers have been heard. And Spirit is going to start sending, again, those messages, those synchronicities your way to help guide you into what you need to do or what decision you need to make. But also, Sagittarius, I gotta say that there may be people through the discernment you've had to do with, cutting people out of your lives or closing certain doors on certain people. I really do feel you're the one closing doors more than doors have been closed on you. But regardless of the situation, you will get the help you're asking for. Spirit, in some sort of way, through the 5D or through the 3D, will send you that help. So you can build yourself back up again, so you could be put on the right path again, so you can prioritize what matters in your life, who matters in your life. And with the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, again, I felt that Pisces energy. Here it is. Again, your wants, your desires matter, and they don't need to be put on the back burner anymore. You can feel free to pursue those. because there is some sort of goal, or there is some sort of dream, or is some sort of plan that I feel like because of outside forces or because of people around you, you've been like, oh, I'll just do that next month. Oh, I'll just, put this aside because someone needs me right now, or I need to do this for my job. You've been putting yourself and your needs aside for far, far too long. And Spirit's coming through to say, Sagittarius, you matter too. And you need to act on your desires and your heart pulls and what you've been drawn to do, and to start acting through that, because we will guide you, we will protect you, and we will help you. We will be sending you messages through the 3D. But it will come from us for sure. And we will guide you on this path as you start to, work on your goals and your priorities, and not taking them for, granted, and not putting them on the back burner. And you will win out of this situation, Sagittarius. You will get something out of this. You will get a reward out of this. So if you have fears around, putting boundaries, or if you have fears around, leaving something behind to pursue what you've always wanted to do, there's no need to worry. You will be protected. All right, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get one more card. This will be from our Angel Whispers. And I'm going to see if there's anything else your angels kind of want to say about this reading, about the situation you find yourself to be in. Help is on the way, Sagittarius. Yeah. Focus on your dreams. Allow the power of manifesting to start now. This is your time, Sagittarius. This is your time to prioritize you, your dreams, your wants, your manifestations, and to not let anyone stop you, to not let anyone to distract you, to not let anyone pull you down, Sagittarius. You have a big journey. You have a fulfilling purpose here. And it has been a little bit hindered, maybe from social contracts, maybe from social interactions, maybe from karmic energies that had to get balanced out. But I feel with whatever lesson you were going through, you've learned them now. And the one final step is to fully rip that Band-Aid off, whether, again, that's codependency in a relationship, multiple relationships, whether that's just from you ignoring your needs for too long. Spirit's saying the magic is now to start manifesting, to start focusing and having, no distractions take away from your desires of what you want to achieve. And start now, because the soil is fertile now. And with whatever you set the intentions of, whatever you need help in, whatever you need resources of, we'll be sending your way. And then that's where it'll start to continue. That's where it'll start to grow. But don't sacrifice yourself any longer, Sagittarius, for the people or for the things that aren't fulfilling you, that aren't driving you, that are taking from you, because you don't deserve that and you don't need that, and your dreams do matter. So thank you so much, Sagittarius, for joining me for this reading. I really hope it's giving you the insight, clarity, healing, guidance in regards to what you need to know for July, what may be folding in July, or if anything has happened, why it has. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Sagittarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Sagittarius.